Hello everyone, Daniel here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, we'll be doing a review for Bleach, Thousand Year Blood War Arc, Episode 8, Shooting Star Project Zero Mix. The Zero definitely an allusion to something that happens in the episode. In this episode, rescue efforts are being made across the territory to find and help those who have survived the Stern Ritter attack. Meanwhile, Ichigo meets with Mayuri about fixing his broken Tensa Zangetsu. This episode covers five chapters 515 to 519 for those that are keeping track of the manga adaptation. So yeah, this was definitely a lot more quiet of an episode, and it starts out very dramatic because we're definitely dealing with a lot of the blowout, a lot of the fallout from the invasion. But I think what it does really well is establish what the next steps are going to be, who's kind of left in charge of things, right? We now that Captain Yamamoto has been lost, um, uh, it puts a lot of weight on the captains themselves and their failure to protect the territory. So that's the really heavy stuff. Also, we have Ichigo trying to put up a brave front, but now he's also internally dealing with a lot of stuff, like because of his encounter with Yuhobot, not only the loss but also the stuff that he told him. But there are some good news. There's a lot of people that survived the encounter as well that are very close to Ichigo, so he's definitely very happy for that. I'm gonna get a little bit into spoilers because I do want to discuss the second half where it got Bleach went back to finally its more comedic roots, which I really always enjoyed in the manga, and then I really always enjoyed in the original adaptation. We do get a quick glimpse of Khan. I think they definitely cut that part out of the adaptation from the manga. But where it really gets more humorous is in the introduction of the Zero Squad. Now, I'll do probably a short video on the members of the Zero Squad. I think they deserve the time in the sun to go over it. I don't want to get into spoilers with them, but I do want to let you know at least who they are and their nicknames and maybe a little bit behind their abilities. Um, but they're very interesting characters, right? Imagine having uh, a squad of members that are former captains that are even stronger than the Gote 13. I mean, that's obviously a fun way to do your power scaling, and they're here to help. But they are definitely known. They definitely let the Gote 13 know that their job is to protect the Soul King, not the Secretary. Like they're not the ones that failed, but they're here to help by order of the Soul King. Really cool stuff. We get to see some of the characters. We get to see Ichigo's next step. Now they've been teasing, and the manga also teased this as well. Somebody is we've been seeing little hints at somebody that helped the people that were still in Wakamundo. So we'll definitely see how that is brought into the manga or into the anime. If you read the manga, you know who they're teasing. And we do get, if you're very good at the voice actors, I think you'll recognize the voice actor. But I don't really want to get into spoilers for those that haven't read the manga. I was the last thing I will say. There is an end credit scene for this one. Like after the credits, something does play out. I think Bleach is using their time very smartly. We get to see some old characters as well, like back, like from back in the first arc, which is really cool. We get a little bit of answers about some of the characters from the Fullbring arc as well. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot that happens in this episode. I think it was very well done. I think the music, especially in the first half, like it's really poignant. Like that made me feel like it was definitely a sad tone throughout the whole first half of this episode. But then we turn the page and it looks like there might be hope in the future. So they've definitely set up a lot of interesting things. My one complaint, I guess, there wasn't. They've been adding some anime exclusive stuff about Uryu. I don't think they didn't have anything here for him. But I do know that, I mean, there's got to be some more they have to keep explaining and expanding on that story that they've been setting up, because Uryu obviously is conflicted, right? He is a Quincy, and now that the Quincy's have attacked he's gonna have to make some important decisions in the future. But overall, once again, great episode, really fun. There have been some rumblings about like maybe some episodes not like them taking a break for a week. Which if you guys know anything about that, let me know down in the comments. I'm glad it wasn't this week because I was really looking forward to checking this episode out. But yeah, let me know what else you enjoyed about episode 8. And I'm really looking forward to doing some more stuff. We have some short videos. We have our manga comparison short. And like I said, I'll definitely be touching upon a few things that this episode reminded me of, that maybe people don't know or don't remember about, especially about Ichigo and his family. Um, and yeah, stay tuned for all that stuff here in the channel. So as always, thank you for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. That is most Saturdays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Stay tuned because we have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff here in the channel. And as always, thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.